Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're all well. So today I want to talk about Ninja Gaiden 4. After the game launched, I played it consistently for a good 3 months. I was hooked. Because as you all know, I've mentioned this quite a few times now that I'm a huge hack and slash fan. DMC, Ninja Gaiden, Nier Automata, all these games. Honestly, I love this genre. Probably more than any other. So naturally, after I finished the game the first time, I changed my settings to go for a second run, but this time my goal was different. Complete everything with Ryu Hayabusa. And honestly, man, it was a blast. I loved every second of it. After progressing quite a bit on the second run, I got busy playing other games, so I left Ninja Gaiden 4 for quite a bit of time. But I have this hack and slash folder on the PS5 that I regularly check to see if there's anything new or just to play my favorite games. So just a couple days ago, I checked the folder and I saw that there is a new thing that's been added in the add-on section of Ninja Gaiden 4. And lo and behold, it was a DLC added onto the game on March 4th, 2026. And I was like, how did I even miss this? Because I checked and there was not much noise on the internet like regarding Ninja Gaiden 4 at all. But regardless, I downloaded it. And oh my god, I had missed this feeling so much. Don't get me wrong, I love DMC more than any other hack and slash game out there, but man, Ninja Gaiden is just different. There's something about Ninja Gaiden that just holds a special place in my heart. From the crazy combos to executions and dismemberments to the very fact that this franchise is a treasure left by the legend himself, Itagaki-san. He created some of the most badass and cool looking characters with some of the most amazing backstories in all of gaming. Truly, this man was a visionary and he understood what gaming meant. I know I'm a little late to the party, but for the past few days, I've just been busy playing the DLC and oh my goodness, it's been fun. So I thought this video was a good opportunity to pay homage to the master ninja himself, God rest his soul, Itagaki-san, by showing a token of my appreciation and talking about the amazing time that I've had playing Ninja Gaiden. On January 23rd of 2025, Tecmo shadow dropped Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and not only the game looked exponentially better and the gameplay was improved upon a lot, it was a beacon of hope that if they can do what they have done with a legacy game such as Ninja Gaiden 2, what are they going to do with Ninja Gaiden 4? So this made quite the impression that the hack and slash games are still very much alive and made a lot of us to look forward to when Ninja Gaiden 4 was about to drop. Tecmo went on to release Ninja Gaiden 4 on 21st of October 2025, and the game was an instant hit the moment it arrived. Everyone who knew Ninja Gaiden or had played any of the previous games was praising this one. The game had one of the most smoothest gameplays that was ever released in a hack and slash game. The fluidity of the combat was exceedingly high. And new systems were introduced, from switching between your weapons and performing Ninpo to upgrading your weapons in a new way. Honestly, everything about this game screamed fresh. And now with the DLC, which is quite short, but in itself, it's incredibly fun. Yakumo gets a new weapon which reminds me a lot of the famous Eclipse scythe that Ryu has in Ninja Gaiden Black. And oh my goodness, this thing shreds. What I really like about this new weapon is the new animations the team has added for it. And it's not like Ryu's from the previous games. And all of that mixed in with Blood Raven transformation just looks incredibly sick. I mean, even the DLC aside, the Blood Raven transformation on its own is truly one of the sickest transformations I've ever seen in the recent years from any hack and slash games to be implemented. The last game that I saw that had really good transformations in it was the 2019 DMC5, particularly with Dante, and then it went on basically to release the special edition that introduced Virgil as a playable character that also had a lot of good transformations. As for Ryu, he gets a new weapon, which I can't even begin to pronounce for the life of mine, even if I tried. But honestly, man, I love it. This weapon can be used for mid-range and long-range attacks to either pull yourself to the enemy or pull the enemy towards yourself which then he can utilize his dragon sword to perform mix-ups with the new weapon, which evidently goes on to add even more to his versatility as the Master Ninja himself. Honestly, these guys at Tecmo and Team Ninja really know how to do this man service. I mean, I wish it was even more than that, which I will get into later on in this video, but dude, honestly, look at these scenes. I mean, the slow-mo, then him comboing, him running up the tree into an execution, like everything about Ryu just looks so damn cool in this game. I mean, honestly, he just obliterates everything in front of him. Now, I said I'll come back to this later in this video, so here's what it is. I love Ninja Gaiden 4 and the DLC a lot, and this isn't to take anything away from them. This is more like my own personal opinion and preference, which in no shape or form means I'm criticizing the team for the remarkable job that they have done. So in this segment, I want to voice a few things, or rather, a few changes that I think would benefit the future Ninja Gaiden games. I have the same qualms that I've had with the game when it initially launched in October that I have with the DLC now. First and foremost, why does Ryu get so little in terms of story and upgrades? And yes, I understand, it's Yakumo's story, he is the main protagonist, but come on, playing with Ryu is just so fun and incredibly enjoyable that it just makes you want even more of it, particularly when it comes to his weapons and upgrades. They just give him so little. And again, I understand, this is the introduction of Yakumo, and it is fresh. And it is what is needed in most cases in any game to keep the franchise alive and fresh. It's the same thing with DMC. We got Nero in DMC4 after playing 3 games back-to-back as Dante. So technically, if they give the same amount of everything to both Yakumo and Ryu, then Yakumo's establishment as a new character will definitely be overshadowed by Ryu, since he is the face of the franchise and a prominent game figure that is known by everyone in the gaming space. So this would sort of stifle Yakumo's footing in the franchise. But honestly, I don't think myself or any other fan that is asking for a bit more of Ryu content in general is asking for too much. Like, fair enough, don't give him the same amount, but maybe at least half as much, since Ryu is the face of the franchise. When it comes to upgrades, Yakumo's weapons get to be upgraded twice each for normal and Blood Raven transformations, which goes on from like 6 or 8 upgrades up to 12. But Ryu's sword is 8 upgrades, and the new weapon in the DLC, 4 in total, which just seems a bit too little again. Secondly, when Ryu enters Berserk state, he only uses his sword and not his new weapon. Meanwhile, with Yakumo, there are new animations designed for each weapon separately in the Berserk state. Or even Ryu's Gleam form. The main focus has always been on the true dragon sword when he enters Gleam form. And now with the new weapon added in the DLC, he performs a combination mixed of the new weapon and the dragon sword, in which you can only use light attacks in Gleam form, and you cannot enter Gleam form and do heavy attacks at the same time, because it automatically switches back to the true dragon sword when you try to perform heavy attacks. Now, don't get me wrong, the Gleam form and the ultimate execution that Ryu unleashes in his Berserk state with the true dragon sword is some of the coolest shit I've ever seen in a hack-and-slash game. But all I'm saying is that I get why they want the spotlight to be on Yakumo, but you can not have the face of the franchise on the front cover and in the game and give him so little to work with. So hopefully in the next game, the focus will shift back on Ryu to explore where he has been all this time, and of course maybe even delve into Ayane's story, since we saw that she looked so good and she seemed to be active during the game, doing things, so hopefully we get her as a playable character next game. The only other qualm that I have is again very opinion-oriented. Master Ninja is Ryu's title and Itagaki-san's actual nickname. So to call Yakumo Master Ninja is a bit extending, especially since he isn't as old as Ryu. So for him to get to where Ryu has gotten and be called the same thing just didn't make sense to me. It's like, come on, man. Ryu has been battling and defeating all kinds of fiends and literally sealing evil dragons away for years. And all of a sudden, Yakumo shows up, defeats these guys once, and gets his dragon sword, and literally inherits one-for-one copy of every Gleam form move Ryu has in the game, instantly. Which just feels like lazy writing. Like, come on, Blood Raven transformation already looks cool on him. Yakumo already looks amazing using what utility you've given him. But to copy-paste Ryu's entire moveset when he enters Gleam form, like it's some generic thing, and then immediately start calling Yakumo Master Ninja, is a bit reaching a little too fast. Like, he's still a little young, you know? Give the guy, 2 more games at least. Then you can call him whatever you want. But aside from all that, it's just been extremely fun. I love this game, and I am having an absolute blast with it. Like, there is no other feeling like this. I've just been Izuna dropping fiends into the abyss every chance I get on this game. It's pure fun. So, all the love and respect to Tecmo and Team Ninja for creating such an amazing experience. Honestly, man, we need more hack and slash games. We do. And I understand how difficult it is to make them, which makes me appreciate games such as Ninja Gaiden and DMC even more. Like, there are 2 main components that are the cornerstone of a good hack and slash game, which are basically camera movements and the execution of consistent combos. So to put those together to work seamlessly is an absolutely immense task. Honestly, if I had all the money in the world, this is what I would do. I would gather the best of the best in this genre, like Platinum Games, Kojima Productions, Tecmo, Team Ninja, the creators of DMC and Nier Automata, all these guys, yeah? And humbly ask them, like, guys, please take all this money and just make the best of the best hack and slash games out there. But yeah, anyways, before I finish the video, I want to propose a question. Who do you think would win in this duel? The descendant of the dragon lineage, the master ninja himself, Ryu Hayabusa, in his experienced and peak form? Or a son of Sparta, after reuniting with his humanity, becoming the Alpha and the Omega once more, as he wields the Yamato, the sword that cuts through space and time itself? Who would you think would win this deadly duel? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And as always, thank you for giving me your time and listening to me. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace be with you.